What's up, Magic the Rescuing fans? This is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the culmination of all of our videos for this crazy, awesome, free Magic cards Craigslist haul that we got. And we are going to end it with a crazy multi-set pack opening from different sets. I kind of saved all these because they were kind of the big packs of what we got. We've got some Urzas, Legacy and Destiny. We got Exodus, Tempest, Visions, one Invasion, which is the one we'll open first, and then 4 packs from the Dark. So pretty crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save the Dark for last, and then we'll go backwards in this order here. It'll go... so we'll start with Invasions. We'll go Visions, Tempest, Exodus, Destiny, Legacy, and then the Dark. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. There's some crazy cards that we could pull out of here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And who knows what we're going to get. But we are all about opening up these packs, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to put them in the order that we're going to open them in. And slide these up here. And we're going to start off with good old Invasion. There are a few cards that are out of here that have some value, but mostly, if you're looking for crazy value, it's going to be in the foil. And, I mean, that's really the case for all these sets, other than, obviously, the Dark, because the Dark did not have foils. But, yeah, we will open these up and see what we get, starting off with Invasion. I love the old school art. It's phenomenal. Irrigation ditch. Just the lands are very cool. I like the old school brown borders too. Just very nice. Now some of these, obviously we don't have set symbols, so we're going to have to do some guessing. But this one does. This one does have the colored set symbol, so we'll know exactly when we get to the uncommon. See, there we go with the power armor. Starting off, we do have a foil. That's kind of crazy. One random pack and you get a foil is pretty crazy. So Spite and Malice, lots of... Okay, so we got a couple of these split cards here. Spite and Malice there. This one's Stand and Deliver. Sweet, a Dragon Legend. We got Daragaz the Igniter. That's a cool card. You know I love a good dragon. And then our foil is going to be a Nightscape Apprentice. It's a foil common. That doesn't mean that it's not valuable. It's actually in really good shape, too. I mean, there's not much curvature to it. It looks really nice. Very cool. Awesome to get a foil there. All right, I know that Exodus and Tempest are before, or Visions and Tempest came before Exodus. You know what? I'll do Exodus first. But I'm saving the Urzas because you can pull some really, really crazy cards out of there. So we'll do it like this. We'll go Exodus, we'll go Visions, and then we'll go Tempest. And then we'll get into the Urzas and the Dark. So starting off with some Exodus. Obviously, Survival of the Fittest is in here. But there's also, and I keep on forgetting what the one card is. Oh, City of Traders. City of Traders is the #1 card in this set. And these do have colored symbols on them, so that's kind of cool. I don't know what the layout of the pack is. Oh, and I do now. So we're going to do our old flip. So we got the 3 uncommons and the rare should be right there. And we'll flip it over. We're starting off with a Raging Goblin. Rabid Wolverines. Man, the card stock on this is phenomenal. The art, obviously, is amazing. Culling the Weak. Cursed Flesh. Soltari Visionary. Aether Tide. Look at that. That's crazy looking art there. Reckless Ogre. Angelic Blessing. An Avenging Druid. Very cool there. Very nice. Dathai Jackal. Allay. And we got a Sabertooth Wyvern for our first uncommon. Crashing Boars. Spell Shock. And Paladin Envec. The old Envex. He's cool looking. First strike, protection from black and protection from red for 3, and he's a 2/2. Not too bad. All right. Second pack of Exodus here. And obviously, there are reserve list cards in each one of these sets. I think other than Invasion. Invasion did not have any. So, we'll do our old flip here. Get the rare on the bottom. Robe of Mirrors. Sonic Burst. The Jackalope Herd. Very cool. I think that's a crazy and very funny card. Death's Duet. Very cool. Dizzying Gaze. Thrall Surgeon. Okay, that's weird. The Welkin Hawk. Wayward Soul. Cinder Crawler. Salamander. Cool. Very good artwork there. Very nice. Bequeathal. Furnace Brood. Elementals. They look like gremlins to me. Look like a mixture of goblin and gremlin. Keeper of the Beasts for our uncommon. Mog Assassin for a 2/1 for 3 goblin with a flip. The flip coin stuff. Reconnaissance. Actually think that's a decent uncommon for this set. And Mind Over Matter. I actually think this is a decent card, decent rare. Very expensive. 6. Choose and discard a card. Tap or untap target artifact, creature, or land. I think I've seen this card. I think it's decent. I don't know off the top of my head the value, so we'll have to look that up later. But very cool. Opening up some Exodus there. We're going to go into Visions. What's the date on the Visions? Let's see. Can I find it quicker? 1996. Still hanging out in 96 here with Visions. I think the best card in Visions might be that old school Vampiric Tutor. And I'm going to guess, since it's 1996, that it's going to be uncommon, rare. So I'm just going to flip it again, just to be on the safe side. Keeper of Kukus. Goblin. 1/1 Goblin for 1. And he's got protection from red until end of turn. That's kind of cool. It's a nice little goblin I've never seen. Righteous Aura. Cloud Elemental. Tar Pit Warrior. A Cyclops. Dwarven Vigilantes. That's cool. If it's attacked and is not blocked, you may choose to have it deal no combat damage, and it deals an amount of damage equal to its power to target creature. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Elven Cash. Very nice. Inspiration. I remember this card. It's very, very funny artwork on this card. Pillar Tomes of Aku. That's a weird looking card. It's like washed out. Interesting. Wind Shear. Definitely looks different from the other cards. Miraculous Recovery. Got a Tin Wing Chimera. This should be our first uncommon here. Feral Instinct. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was our first. Feral Instinct. Mana War. The Free Wind Falcon. And a Funeral Charm. Actually a decent card. Old Funeral Charm. Okay. Now we're going to get into Tempest. Once again, I think it's the same for this block as well, is that it's the uncommons are first there. So we're going to do the old flipperoo, turn it around, put that on the bottom. Starting off with a Giant Strength. Circle of Protection black. Shimmering Wings, very cool artwork on that card. Very nice. Sky Shroud Troll. Evinkar's Justice. A Trained Armadon. Circle of Protection blue. You're going to get all the Circles of Protection in one pack. Elite Javelineer. Volrath's Curse. Canopy Spider. Time Ebb. Alright, this should be our first uncommon. The Barbed Sliver. Very cool. I love getting a sliver. That's very nice. Spontaneous Combustion. No idea. Philomerid. And our rare is going to be Scabland. I don't think that that's a good one, but still cool. It's one of the land cycles in here. It's not the Ancient Tomb, or I forget the other ones that are really, really good. Okay. Woo, here we go. We're going to get into the Urzas now. If there's any foils in here, we could have something crazy on our hands. And then we'll save the dark for last, because it's the dark and it's really been crazy spiking up lately. Here we go. Little Urza's Destiny. What's the year on this? It's got to be like, let's see. Urza's Destiny is 1999. All right, and these do have the set symbols on them, so I'm going to flip it and see. Yep, okay, so we are uncommon, uncommon, rare. And then flip it over. We're starting off with some Ravenous Rats. Reliquary Monk. Fatigue. Slinking Scourge. He's crazy looking. Flame Jet. Marker Beetles. Skittering Horror. Capuchin Standard. We got a foil. Foil Scent of Ivy. Okay, well, again, I don't know if this is one of them. It's obviously not one of the rares that are crazy, but it is a foil, which is pretty awesome. And I guess that the foils are just put in the slot that they're going to be, because that's a common and it was in with the commons. So that's kind of crazy. All right. Squirming Mass. We got Momentum for our first uncommon. That belongs there. Okay. Momentum first uncommon. Brass Secretary. Archery Training. And our rare is going to be a Phyrexian Negator. I'm not sure. I am unsure about that one. We will find out. Okay, well, we got our first pack was a foil. Again, I don't know how valuable Scent of Ivy is going to be. It is a common, but I've been very, very surprised in the past. Obviously, these are the first sets that had foils, so it can be pretty crazy, and it doesn't matter rarity sometimes, just matters the card, things like that. So we're going to go back and do the same thing here and flip it around. We got that Capuchin Standard again. Illuminated Wings. A Taunting Elf. I keep on putting these in the wrong piles. Taunting Elf. A Mask of Law and Grace. Heart Warden. Fend Off. Good amount of elves here. Elvish Lookout. Scent of Nightshade. Another Ravenous Rats. Mental Discipline. Telepathic Spies. Our first uncommon is going to be Voice of Reason. Quash. Ooh, Yavimaya Enchantress. And our rare is going to be Blizzard Elemental. I definitely don't think that that's in the tops, but still very cool. And moving on to the first set that had foils. Urza's Legacy. We should still be in 1999 here. Yep, we are still 1999. This was the Urza's block. People have love and hate for the Urza's block. I know that. I was not opening packs or playing during the Urza's block. Oh, this one's different. Okay, so looks like we got a common on the top here, which is weird. All right. So we'll go Cessation. We got a Plague Beetle. Simian Grunts. Vigilant Drake. Viashino Bay. Erase. Bouncing Beebles. Lava Axe. Burst of Energy. Fog of Gnats. A Silk Net. Avalanche Riders for an uncommon. Phyrexian Defiler, next uncommon. Tethered Scourge. And our rare is going to be a nice rare, Defense of the Heart. Very nice rare there. It's no Grim Monolith, but it is very cool. That got reprinted in Mystery Boosters, actually. All right, we got one more left here of the Urza's block. Can we get something crazy? Starting off with our Opal Champion. Unearth. Tree Folk Mystic. I do love him. He's very nice. Slow Motion. A Gitu Slinger. Expendable Troops. Okay. Pygmy Pyrosaur. That's a cool looking lizard there. Crazed. Iron Will. Ostracize. Repopulate. Intervene. First uncommon is going to be a Bloated Toad. Last Ditch Effort. Treetop Village. And, ooh, that's a cool one. Multani, Marrow Sorcerer. I think that he's very good too. Very nice. Okay, well, definitely a couple of good pulls from the Legacy pack. We did get the one foil from the Destiny. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get into the Dark. Okay, here we go. I believe that the two uncommons, is what they were referred to back in the day, are on the top. So I am going to see if I can flip it. I believe that there's, like I said, the two uncommons or rares are right on the top. This is only an 8-card pack. You get 6 commons and 2 uncommons is what it was back in the day, and they changed it and said that the rares were different cards. They're the, like, U1 and U2 are now the rares, and then the commons, there was C1, C2, and C3, but there's only one C3 card, and that card is Maze of Ith, which could appear in any of the slots other than the last 2. So we're starting off with a Dark Heart of the Wood. It's a crazy looking card. the dark, man. This is so awesome. Goblin Rock Sled. Deep Water. Land Leeches. Goblin Caves. A Goblin Hero. And then our first rare is going to be Wand of Ith. And our second rare is going to be a Whippoorwill. Wow, okay. Wand of Ith and Whippoorwill. Those two are not on the high end there, but it's okay. We've got 3 more packs of the dark. We've got plenty more chances. It is just really cool to open these up. All right, second pack of the dark. This set has been creeping up pretty drastically, to be honest. So I guess I wouldn't call it creeping up, but it's been really moving fast. I remember that a year ago, the full set was worth a little over $300, and I think at this moment in time, right now, it's worth almost $1,800. So that's pretty crazy. We're starting off with the Squire. We got a Waterworm. Oh, there we go. Maze of Ith. Sweet. That's actually going to go in the rare spot. Maze of Ith. Very nice. A common card, ladies and gentlemen. Miracle Worker. That's awesome. Very cool pull there. Goblins of Florg. Savian Elves. And then our first rare is going to be an Electric Eel. Okay. And then our second one, another Whippoorwill. That's kind of crazy. Doubling up on Whippoorwills here. And cool to get a Maze of Ith. Very nice. All right. Moving on to our third, not final yet, pack here. See, I did my homework on these packs, and I think I did a pretty decent job of making sure that the rares are last throughout the entire deal here. We're starting off with a Fisher, Gaia's Touch, Word of Binding. Oh, this card's cool. Festival. Cool artwork on that card. Marsh Gas, a Goblin Shrine, and then into our first rare is going to be a Banshee. That's a crazy looking card. Very nice. And then a Merfolk Assassin. He's pretty crazy looking too. All right, last pack of the dark. Here we go. Oh, that one wanted to rip funny. Paul versus the pack, the dark edition. All right, last one, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a blast opening up these old school packs. This was definitely a crazy turn of events and fate that brought us to these free packs from Craigslist. We're starting off with some Bog Rats, Dark Heart of the Wood again, another Miracle Worker, a Goblin Rock Sled, Deep Water, Ashes to Ashes. That's a cool card. All right, and our first rare is going to be Standing Stones. Okay. And Book of Wrass. Very nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this blast from the past. Walk down memory lane. Awesome reserve list craziness. I hope you guys enjoyed this series as well. This will be the last video in the series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the details below on how to support Magic the Rescuing. And if you like it, and if you love it, subscribe.